Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to show you how we make our typical Vindaye using fish. So this is a tuna Vindaye. Vindaye is a very traditional pickle that we have in Mauritius. We can Vindaye lots of things, but most commonly we Vindaye fish. And it's essentially like a hot pickle, and we let it cool down. We leave the fish in the fridge and it lasts for as long as there is a baguette around in the house. So all we're going to need is some tuna. So we've got around 500 grams of tuna here, and I've just added some oil to that. I've got some mustard seeds and fenugreek seeds, and I've got around a teaspoon of that. I've got some onion, I've got some salt, I've got chilli, I've got some turmeric, and that's a teaspoon of turmeric, garlic ginger paste, which I'm going to use around a teaspoon. I've got some extra oil, and the most important ingredient is some clear vinegar, which we're going to use. This is distilled malt vinegar. I don't use other vinegars. I find that the clear one is best for this kind of pickle. There is another brand, which is like a Moroccan brand, that I like to use as well, which is a really strong white vinegar. And there you go. So let's get started. Okay, so straight into the pan, we're going to add the fish. So to seal the fish, we're going to fry it. And we're just going to season it with a little bit of salt at this stage. Okay, so the Vindaye, we're trying to make sure that the tuna is kind of cooked. So you want them to be all caramelised, a bit like this. So we just have to keep cooking it a little bit longer. As soon as it's kind of dried out a little bit and it's got that colour, we'll take it out of the pan. So we're just waiting for the colour to come onto the tuna, which is a bit like this. So you can see you've got the crispy edges. So now that's cooked, we're going to take that out of the pan, and we're going to put it straight into a container on the side and get ahead with the rest of the Vindaye. Right, so now we're going to make a quick paste for our Vindaye. So we've got all of our spices, the mustard seed, the fenugreek and the turmeric. And to that we're going to add in some water. And that's it. So the next step is we're going to fry off the spices and some of the garlic and ginger. So in here we've got our pan which had the fish. We're going to put that back on the heat. It's got some oil in there as well. And we're going to add in the garlic and ginger and the spices. And all we're doing is tempering it. So we're not cooking it for too long. We just want to try and get all those lovely flavours out of the spice. And we've got the garlic and ginger, half a teaspoon. And then in goes our fish with all the juices. And we're going to add in some salt. Then our vinegar. Then we've got our onions and chilli that are now going to go in as well. That's beginning to smell amazing. Oh my God, look at the colours. So we're mixing all the pickling spices all around. As soon as that vinegar hits a pan, it just smells amazing. You can smell the pickle is really working. Make sure everything is coated in those lovely spices. And this process is really important because you're essentially warming through the spices and warming the pickle, and then afterwards we'll then cool it down and serve it in a baguette, which is heaven. So we're going to switch the heat off now, and that's our pickle done. The only thing I like to do is drizzle a little bit more oil over the top. So I'm just going to turn the heat off now, and I'm going to drizzle some oil, and what this helps to do is keep it kind of nice and fresh in the fridge as it cools down. The oil helps to preserve it slightly as well. So it's really important that you cook the fish all the way through and make sure you temper the spices, and that's it. That's how we make our fish vindaye, and this is made with tuna. Doesn't that just look amazing, guys? I hope you love this recipe. I'm going to serve this up so you can see one portion, and thank you Mama for the recipe, Mama Sheila.
Yo, yo, yo.